Probably the only function we're going to be doing is the other cameras that you could click through. So first what we're going to do is we're going to be adding the desk fan. You're going to need a desk that's dark for when the power goes off. So once it starts, you're going to 0, 0, you know, the usual. Where is it? Oh, set size to 125. When power is lower than 1, and when power is greater than 1, it's gonna switch look to desk. And it's gonna switch look to desk off. There we go, we got the desk now, but you gotta put it underneath the camera button. Or just underneath all the stuff that we're using in general. There we go. So see, the disc is right there now. Also, we're going to be adding sound effects that gives the game more life. We're going to have the fan. There we go. And this is also going to be behind everything else, but still on top of the disc. This stuff is just optional. You don't have to, but most people prefer to add them. You're also going to need an off for when the power goes off. Okay. I think the size it was at should be fine. Let me see. Yeah, the size should be fine. You don't need to make it bigger or anything. When scene starts, repeat until power is lower than 1. It's gonna cycle through the fan animations. 0.05. There we go. Oh, something wrong, obviously. I think it's forever. Forever repeat until power is lower than 1. See, there you go. I think it should be forever. Repeat until the power is, you know, is lower than 1. And when power is lower than 1 becomes true, it's gonna to fan off. So I think power. Okay, so we're just gonna set it to 2. That way we see if everything turns off. Yeah, there we go. See? It turned off. Oh, well, it's not supposed to be doing that. Let's see. Power. Set power to 100. Because you know it works. Fan off. Yeah. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Instead of forever, we're gonna do an if then. If then else. If power is greater than 1, repeat until power is true, and then it's going to switch to fan off. So I think that should work. I think. What the heck? Usage. Usage power. Huh? Okay. Is it forever? Do we have to include the forever? Seemed like it worked when I had the forever. Is greater than 1. Repeat until power is lower than 1. Okay, yeah, so I think it was the forever thing. There we go. Of course, we're not supposed to be using the monitor and stuff and lights when the power goes off. We're also going to need to create dark versions of these. And we're going to make this hide. So, the fan is done. Monitor. Okay, so we can't. Okay. When power is lower than 1, power is lower than 1, if monitor status equals 2, it's gonna change variable monitor status by 1. So it should automatically make it go back down. And for the button, when tapped, we're going to put all of that inside if just make it power status is greater than 1. You should be able to click it. Oh, we need to make it hide too. When power equals 0. When power equals 0, it's gonna hide. Why it's hiding right now, I have no idea. Greater than 0. Okay. That means when the power goes out, we can't click this anymore. when the monitor is up, it'll go back down by itself. See? Yep. I don't know why it's still doing that, but I don't know why the power's still going down, but we'll change that. If anything, we could just hide the buttons for now. Door button left. When power equals 0, it's going to hide. And team starts, we're going to make it show. You're going to put power greater than 1 show, power lower than 1 hide for all of them. I crashed again. Okay, so my computer is apparently stupid, or this application, I don't know. It deleted all my progress in my video, so I have to restart to where I was at, and I forgot where I was at. So I'm assuming if I do this, closing all the doors, yeah. So now what we gotta do is we have to make it to where the doors open back up. So we gotta go to door left. When power equals 0 becomes true. It is true if door status left equals 1. It will change left by 1. So we gotta do that with another door. When door status right equals 1, if door status right equals 1, what the heck? No, I mean, if power equals 1, or power equals 0, the heck? I'm just so irritated. It will change variable door status right by 1. So that means when the doors are closed, it will open them back up. Now we gotta do the same thing with the lights. When power equals 0, if power equals 0, wait, no, not if power equals 0. If door light on equals 1, it will change variable door light on by 1. I also apologize because I did not realize how loud the TV was in the background. Then we're gonna do it for right. Right light on equals 1. Change right door light on by 1. So now, if the lights are on, we'll turn them back off. Now we gotta make power and the usage turn on, or hide. I'm pretty sure the time also hides in the original game, so we'll hide it in this one. When power is greater than 1, when power is lower than 1. We'll make it hide, and we'll put this one right here, and then we'll make it show. Same thing with the usage. And power equals, or power is greater than 1. Power is lower than 1. Power is lower than 1. Hide. Show. So that means it'll disappear when the power goes out. Yep. And then we'll do the same thing with the time too. When power is greater than 1, power is lower than 1. It will hide, and this one will show. Alright. There we go. We also gotta make this hide. That's what I forgot to do. I skipped over it by accident. It's going to hide the variable. Hide variable power. So when we do this, there we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to add the other cameras, or the cameras. Cameras and the cam names. I don't know what's up with me today. We will put this behind the monitor frame. This will go with 0, 0, and then set size to 120. That way it could fit inside the monitor's frame. When monitor status equals 2, and when monitor status is greater than 2, this one will show, and this one will hide. Also hide at the start. So when we pull up the monitor, it'll be there. And it'll be fitting. Now you could change the power to back to 100 since we already know that it all works. Now we gotta add different cams. Alright. So now what we're gonna do, when current cam equals 1, and you're gonna do this for all of them. Current cam equals 2. Current cam equals 3. No, 3. What the heck? Current cam equals 3. Current cam equals 4. Current cam equals 5. Current cam equals 6. They will switch look to the certain cameras. That way when we go into the cameras, yep, you can switch to the other cameras. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the names. Cam names. The name is optional. but I like to add camera names on mine. Set size to 300 because it's not big enough. And when you're gonna do the same thing you did with the current cams, switching to the certain cameras, this will switch to the certain camera this name belongs to. I need to add mine still. There we go. Now that you've got them, you will set them to the one that this name belongs to. Cam 16. And don't forget to make it where when the monitor is up, it'll show. And when the monitor is down, it'll hide. Greater. There you go. Think I could go up. Yeah. And then we just gotta readjust it. Here we go. Should be fine like that. Forgot to readjust it. Or adjust it. Because it deleted my progress again. How fun is that? Fun if you ask me. Ah! To make it hide at the beginning. There we go. It'll be right there. We will add some sound effects. First, we will start with the different camera sound. You could add any other sound. I'm just going to use the stock. By stock, I mean the original Final Fantasy 30 sounds. So this is the cam change. The one that plays when you change the camera. So you're going to show. Wait, no, not show. What the heck? And current cam equals 1. Start sound. And you're going to set the volume. But we'll put the sounds first. Ah. There we go. Set volume to 30. Set it to 30. Let me save this game real quick before my pocket code starts to have an aneurysm. So when the camera goes up, yep. There we go. Awesome. Now we're gonna do the same with the monitor bar. Where it is. I'm also gonna use the stock sound for this one. I kind of edited it a little bit, so start sound. There we go. That way when the power goes out and you tap it, it won't, you know. Huh. Oh, well, it's gonna do that. There we go. Alright. I don't know why it's not doing it when you tap it again. Like, I think we have to do it like this. Let me see. Oh well. What I also did, where's that? I think it's in the cam 1. Yeah, when this starts, you're going to set the current cam to 1. That way it doesn't say, like, 0. Also delete the visual thing. It still doesn't. I don't understand why. There you go. Awesome. And we're going to do the doors and the lights next. Alright. So for the door now, we're going to add the audio you have for it, obviously. This one I made. So, okay. When 6. Depending on how many animations you have, do the last animation. So when with number equals 6, play sound, clang. Okay. You're gonna put it on when door size left equals 1. You'll put it at the end. There we go. You could use any sound, of course, but I'm just gonna put mine like this. There we go. So we got the camera sounds. We got the cam monitor sound. And we got the door sounds. So now we need the lights and optional the fan. We'll go to door lights. Wow, this one's a little bit weird. We'll use the Five Nights at Freddy's door light sound. Yep. So when left door light on equals 1. Repeat until door light on equals 0. And you will start sound or start sound and wait. I think. Okay. When left or light on equals 0, it'll stop sound door buzz. Do that for the right one too. When door light on equals 1, when right door light on equals 1, or equals 0. So when we press the lights, oh boy, something's wrong. Oh, yeah. When right door light on equals 0. So I think you should repeat it until yeah. Now we will add the fan sound. Nice. Okay. This one we will start sound and wait. Actually, we're going to put it in a different one because I'm pretty sure if forever, it stays on forever, it will make it constantly play. We don't want that. When scene starts, you will do forever, repeat until the power is off. Power is 1. Power is lower than 1. Fan sound. And when power is lower than 1, it will set volume to 0. See, the fan is playing now. So, yeah. So all the sounds are working now. I think I will just change these into the original Final Freddy's door sounds because the clink is a little bit delayed, but whatever. We did it. The sounds are working fine. Power outage segment should be fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the static for when you click on a camera, it shows static and then it fades. The static is going to be behind the monitor frame, but it'll be in front of the cam. This one's also optional, so you don't really have to do this one, but it really adds a nice look to it. So we're going to set size to 125, usual. Then set to 0 to 0. And then when scene starts, forever, next look. So when you play it, it'll constantly play. But we're going to make it to where it only shows when the camera pops up. And by now, you should already know how to do that. The monitor status equals 2. And when the monitor status is greater than 2, to hide, and then show. So when the monitor is up, it'll show. But we gotta make it transparent. So when current cam equals 1, it'll set transparency to 0. Repeat until transparency is greater than, let's set the transparency to 50. And you'll change transparency by 1. Actually, let's make it 40. Change transparency by 1. Repeat until transparency is greater than 40. And then, no, not set size. Set transparency to 40. There we go. We'll do it with all of them. So this is going to be 2. So once you have all 6 and you play it, if it's lagging, see, so when you go up, there you go, that's perfect. There you go, and now we will add the door, not the door, the power out of sounds. So you're going to go to the office, and then obviously you're going to add your sound. I'm also using the one from the original game. So start sound, power out. I'm also going to set the volume to 60%. Because like all the audio is loud. So when where's that? We're gonna set the power to 2 like we did earlier. Oh. That's not what we want. We don't want it to play right now. Okay, so I'm not really sure on how to change that, but when I do figure it out, I will add an update. But yeah, that's all for today, because it seems like we made a lot of progress. If I do end up finding the solution, then I'll put it in the start of the next video. But that's all for this one.